So guys, happy Monday. I can't believe that it's already November. I feel like this year flew by. I don't know about you guys, but I'm like, oh my God, wait, I thought it was like July, like 2 seconds ago. But it definitely has gone by fast. And we are right on the horizon of probably one of the biggest launches in Beachbody. If you guys have not tried the new workouts, Hammer and Chisel, make sure you hop on and you're doing some of that, and we'll get into it. Just some ways to really expand it and make it so that this launch is big for you. But before we do that, I want to go over the fact that, and I just told everyone before I recorded it, but our next team call is going to be December 7th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Topic, TBA. It'll be something good. I promise it'll be worth your time. But that will be the date. So make sure you write that down in your calendar. It'll be short and sweet. I usually keep them half hour or less. Okay? Let me make sure everyone's muted real quick. Sometimes for some reason it doesn't mute everyone. Let's see. I'm not sure which one is unmuted. I don't know. Someone's unmuted. I'm just not sure which one. But so if you don't have your computer or your iPad or your phone muted, just make sure you mute it, okay? Let's see. All right, so some things I want to go over first before we get into the Hammer and Chisel stuff. Just little details about November that you want to make sure that you know, guys. So the first is the Challenge Pack deals, guys. 21-Day Fix, 21-Day Fix Extreme, the Challenge Packs that come with the program and with Shakeology. And the 21-Day Fix actually comes with the cooler bag, which is really nice. They're both on sale for $140 all through November. That's an amazing deal. I was really surprised that they extended that from October. So everyone who was kind of giving you like, oh yeah, maybe I want it, but I don't know if I can afford it, follow up with them. You know, this is probably, they're most definitely not going to keep it in December because Hammer and Chisel are going to be there. Okay, so they're trying to set us up for success in November to help us with Hammer and Chisel. Okay, so take advantage of that discount. Okay, they're both originally $160, so that's $20 off right there. Also, the Size Challenge Pack. So it comes with the Size program and Shakeology. That's on sale for $140. The 21-Day Fix Kickstart. So that's the same exact challenge pack as just the 21-Day Fix. So it comes with 21-Day Fix and Shakeology. But on top of that, it comes with the 3-day refresh. So I don't know about you guys, but I know a lot of people after Thanksgiving are going to want to take advantage of that 3-day refresh, okay? So start planning in your head, hey, if I can get a couple people who get the 21-Day Fix or the 21-Day Fix Extreme Kickstart for $180, we can do a 3-day refresh together first and then hop into our 21-Day Fix in December, okay? So think about, you know, giving people kind of like a double whammy. They'll be in 2 groups with you, okay, which is pretty freaking awesome. The other thing is I want to make sure that you guys know we are doing a friendly competition or challenge with the team using Hammer and Chisel, and it's just the hashtag Fitaddicted, Hammer and Chisel, okay? Fitaddicted, Hammer and Chisel, and it's in the important team Fitaddicted. I've posted about it a couple times. All you have to do is put up a picture either on Facebook or Instagram and just put the hashtag Fitaddicted, Hammer and spell out and Chisel. And guess what? Out of all the people who are posting, we're going to pick one person who really catches our eyes. So be creative, you guys, and make it a fun picture, fun post, fun video, whatever. Just put yourself out there. My husband and I are going to pick one person. We're going to give you a free Hammer and Chisel. So you won't have to pay for it. We'll be giving it to you, okay? Just as something from the Kozlowskis. So, which is weird to call myself that. If you guys didn't know, that's my married name. So make sure that you're using that hashtag on Facebook and Instagram, okay? The last thing is if you missed the National Wake Up Call, you better get your booty on that call and listen to it. Actually, there's 2 things. But if you missed the National Wake Up Call, he had some really good points about being confident in your business. Guys, There is nothing that anyone on this call or anyone on any other team has that you don't have, okay? You can do whatever you want to do with this business, but you have to be the one that stands up and says, I'm going to do this. I am going to have that confidence, okay? It's usually this right here that stops us from having that confidence, okay? So shut this off. Personal development, that's the best way to turn that off, you know, and just saying it out loud. For those of you who are my personally sponsored, you know, I'm big on the I am statement, saying I am beautiful, I am strong, I am successful. Do that, you guys. That's huge, 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 huge. Okay, so make sure you listen to that National Wake Up Call. The last thing, if you're on a Fall Classic team, make sure that you are connecting with your participants. You know, Christy Coaster was my partner last year, and I was getting married, and she was having a baby on my wedding, which is so crazy. But she actually, you know, we held each other accountable and really pushed each other during the Fall Classic. So make sure that you have either a Zoom chat set up with your team, a group, or you have a message thread or whatever, to make sure that you're really, really holding each other accountable. Now I hear someone's unmuted. Let me figure out where it's coming from. All right, I think I found it. Cool. Okay, so now we're getting into the meat and potatoes of this call. You guys know when I do calls, I just go fast because I know that you guys have things to do. So I want to help you guys launch Hammer and Chisel so that it blows up your business, okay? Who wants that? I think we all want that, right? You want your business to really blow up with this program. And I've told a couple people when P90X3 was launched 2 years ago, I remember being like pouting, you know, and being like, I don't like Tony Horton. Now I love him. He's like probably my favorite. But at the time I was like, I hate Tony Horton, you know, like I'm not going to launch this program, blah, blah, blah. And then I got to look and watch all of these coaches take off with their businesses and kill it at the end of the year because they had been talking about that program, okay? You don't want to be the person who says, oh, so those are some really good ideas. And then you wait until December 31st to actually start doing them, okay? You want to take these ideas and implement them to your business as soon as possible, okay? So the first thing, and some of you may have seen this because I did post it in the team group, but the first thing that you can do, and just a heads up, I'm going to put all of this information in the important team Fitaddicted after this. Hopefully you're in that group. If you're not, message me and I will add you in, but it'll be in a file section that has all of this information in it, okay? So if I'm talking fast and you're like, I didn't catch what she just said, it'll all be there as soon as this webinar or Zoom chat is up, okay? I promise. So the first thing is running a 5-day Beachbody on-demand group, a free group, okay? There's a template in the Important Team Fitaddicted group, and I'll also post it again, but it has the actual posts that you have to put up for 5 days, you guys, like word for word. Okay, as well as a little template of like what workouts they would be doing. So all the work is done for you. Erin Young, who is a test group participant with Hammer and Chisel, she had awesome results. She gave that to us to use, which was amazing. So use it, you know, look at your schedule. It's November 2nd, okay? I want you to decide, when am I gonna start this 5-day free group? Me, I'm having a baby in like 2 weeks and I'm already like, all right, December 23rd, I'm going to start a free group. You know, if she's not here before then I might move it back. But I'm not slowing down either, guys. So I want you to look at your schedule and say, all right, when am I going to set up this 5-day free group, okay? And so how do you get people interested in that? Talk to the people who you talked to in the past months about challenge groups who said, I can't afford it. It's not the right time. I don't want to do it. Whatever their excuses were, go back to them and say, hey, you know what? I know we had talked about this before. I would love to have you in this group. It's completely free for 5 days just to kind of help us hold each other accountable before Thanksgiving hits. Okay? Reach out to those people. Personally message them. Personal messages are what help. Okay, because people don't want to feel like they're getting sold to. You know, you have to have that personal touch with them. Invite clients who have done challenge groups with you. So, you know, look back at the people who have bought challenge packs or a program from you in the past and say, hey, let's hold each other accountable. Let's get back on track and focused for the next couple weeks before Thanksgiving. Let's do 5 days of free workouts on Beachbody On Demand. Okay. The other one is just asking family and friends for referrals. I know this sometimes scares us. I know it scares me. For some reason, I can talk to strangers all day long, but when it comes to family and friends, I get choked up. But I really actually forced myself to do it over the weekend, just talking to people, or my neighbors and everything, saying, hey, do you have anyone who you think would want to do this? And I had a couple referrals, okay? And then talking to, family members and stuff. My mom had a couple friends who wanted to hop in. So make sure that you're connecting with your family and friends and asking for referrals, okay? The last thing with this group is do not just be the person who is running the group. You've got to be participating. Share with them. Show them what they're supposed to be doing. Putting a workout picture up there and saying, I forget what the first one for that group is, but say it was the Chisel workout. I got my Chisel workout in. How are things going with you guys? Get them fired up. Show them what they need to expect, okay? So first one is a free 5-day group. The second thing, and I'm excited about this. I can't promise I'll do the workout with you, but on November 7th, so this Saturday, write it down in your schedule, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. There is going to be a live Zoom workout with our team, okay? My Zoom can hold up to 100 people, and if you guys have been on my team for a while, you know that we did the 21-Day Fix Extreme back in January, February-ish, and did it, and it's a lot of fun. All you do is pull up your Zoom and you literally just work out from your laptop. And I have the workout playing for you, and you get to work out just like you guys are seeing each other's faces right now. You'd see people working out, which is really, really cool. It's a lot of fun. We've done it in the past, and it's been crazy great. So what I want you guys to know is it's not just a team-based thing. Invite your friends, invite your family, invite your clients, and say, hey, we're doing this as a team thing to be able to give you a live workout with our team. Okay, so make sure you're connecting with people. So that's November 7th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, I tried to make it at least a little doable for someone who's Pacific Standard Time. The third thing, you have to think about the way Facebook is working right now, okay? So some of you might have like pages, and some of you might be getting super frustrated because you're posting what you usually post on your like page, and it's like, man, no one's seeing my content, right? Or I boost a post and, for $5 and still no one sees it, or whatever. Facebook is a pain in the booty, but it also is doing really, really well with Facebook events, okay? So don't fight with Facebook. Go with them, okay? You have to be running a launch group for Hammer and Chisel. And I have examples. I'll post it in this whole little document that I'm going to give you afterwards of other people's launch groups that I've seen that are, working out. So create a launch group for Hammer and Chisel. Invite people in. All those people that we were talking about in number 1 that are going to that free group, invite them into this launch party as well. And in this launch group, you're going to be talking to them about Hammer and Chisel. Okay, so as you're doing your workouts, and hopefully you can double up and say you posted on your profile page, you just did the Hammer or the Chisel workout, and then post it in your event, so that people are seeing it at the same time. Okay, they're seeing in your event that you're doing it. You can be posting about meals. Maybe you're eating on I would recommend eating on the 21-Day Fix or 21-Day Fix Extreme eating plan right now, or Body Beast, and gearing it towards the Hammer and Chisel and saying, I'm getting my body ready for, December 1st so that I can do this program or whatever. You have to be sharing with people what you're doing, okay? So you want to have a launch group, and I'd recommend posting every other day in that launch group until December 1st. Okay, be creative, you guys. This is your business. It does not have to be perfect. I know we have some perfectionists on our team. I am by far not a perfectionist. If you look at my posts, you probably know, because I'll spell things wrong, or autocorrect will happen or whatever, and I don't notice for a couple days. But, you know, if you suffer from that perfectionism, I want to push you out of your comfort zone, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect. Just put it out there. Just have fun, because people want to see what you're doing. So create a launch group. We have a call on how to create a Facebook event that will be in the link afterwards, okay? Number 4, create a sign-in Woofoo form, okay? Woofoo or a Google form. And I'm going to actually screen share to show you guys the form that Erin Young, let me make sure I have it pulled up first, that she created, there we go, to be able to launch her hammer and chisel. And I just thought it was genius. I was like, I'm going to copy this. Okay. So basically all she did, and I have a video on how to do this, don't worry, but it's a form that when you put up a post, say you're putting up a post about hammer and chisel, and you want to get people interested, but then it's kind of annoying to have to like take down all email addresses or to message everyone or whatever. You can have this link, okay, that you created this form, and it just says, you know, are you ready to get chiseled? Kind of tells about the program, okay? And then, you know, make sure you submit your email address, and I'll email you back within 24 hours. I cannot wait to help you achieve your goals, okay? So just a little intro, okay? And don't worry, I'm saving this link for you so you guys can go back and duplicate. So email address, name, nutrition goals, what are your fitness goals, how do you describe your fitness level, just trying to complete the program. Have you ever tried completing a program before? Do you have a coach? Always ask that question, okay? Do you have a coach, or are you currently working with one? If they are working with a coach or they've worked with a coach in the past, send them back to that coach unless that coach quit or there's another issue. Or are you a Beachbody coach? Okay, so you might have some people who are coaches that are wanting to join that group, and that's totally your call if you want them in or not. But with these forms, you guys, the cool thing about Google Docs is that, or the Google form, is that it'll create an Excel sheet for you. Okay, so say that everyone in here went on and put their email address in and their name and everything. All of a sudden, you know, I could go to an Excel sheet that's in my Google Doc forms, and it has everyone's information pulled up. So that on launch day, December 1st, all of a sudden it's like, oh, I see that hammer and chisel is on my site. What do? Okay, I just go and collect all those email addresses, send them an email and say, guess what, guys, it's up. Here's the information. This is how you order. Okay, because they've already said that they are interested. Okay, no brainer, right? And you want to make sure that you're using this like as soon as possible, you guys, as soon as possible. One side note on that. Live links on Facebook do not do well. Okay, so if you guys have ever posted, like, you know, when we've done the like sneak peek, and you're like, hey, join the sneak peek, you know, and you shared it from the event, and then you're like, oh, no one liked it or commented. It's not that people don't like it or want to be a part of it. It's that Facebook's like, you're trying to share another link? Nah. Like, even if it's from Facebook, it does that. So what I would recommend doing is, if you put up a picture of yourself doing master hammer and chisel, say in the post, the link to join my waiting list is in the comments. And then just put the link in the comments, okay? Hopefully you guys understand what I mean. But you post the post, and then in the comments, put the link to your form. Just a side note, okay? You'll get a better response that way. Okay, number 5. You have to be doing sneak peek workouts on Beachbody On Demand, okay? No excuses, you guys. No excuses. I'm almost 9.5 months pregnant, and I'm getting up there and doing those workouts. And do I look awesome? No. You know, can I squat as low as them? No. Can I lift the weights that they're doing? Absolutely not. But I'm doing it because I don't want to miss this launch. I want to show people what the workouts are. I want to show them that I'm doing them. Okay, so you have these resources for you. It's silly not to be doing them. Okay, no excuses. I would recommend doing them at least 1 to 2 times per week. Okay, I understand if you're doing like 21 Day Fix or Body Beast or PIO or whatever, and you're following the plan, that's okay. These are bonus workouts, okay? Just do them maybe once or twice a week. Fit it into your schedule and post about it. Post about it because people need to see what you're doing, okay? You cannot expect people to want to do something with you if all of a sudden December 1st comes and you're like, hey, Master Hammer and Chisel's out. And they're like, you haven't been doing this at all. Like, what? Like you want to make sure that they know, hey, I know that, Justin's doing it. I know that Sam's doing it. They have been watching you for the past couple weeks, okay? And that kind of goes into another side of that. You have probably all heard either your upline or me talk about jabs and hooks, or you've heard Janelle talk about it on her team calls. Basically, it's out of the book Jab, 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 Right Hook by Gary, I can't ever say his last name. I think it's like Vander something. But in this book, it talks about ways to really market yourself, okay? And every single person, there's like, wow, 44 people on here. Every single one of you guys are doing something for your business right now by just being on this Zoom chat. So give yourself a huge props for that. That's not even easy to do, to be able to give up a night. So thank you. But you have to take it to that next level and be a smart CEO of your business. Okay, so don't just post to post. You have to post with kind of a strategy in mind, and think about, okay, if I'm posting something on my page to get people interested in Hammer and Chisel, you have to be doing it as like a little jab. Okay, and I have posts in this file that are good jabs that I've seen. Okay, I just went and searched through Facebook and pulled up a couple different coaches that I thought it was pretty good. Like, let me show you one of them so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. All right, so I probably will stress out a lot of people with all my tabs open. Sorry guys, I'm not the most organized person. So hopefully it'll pull up. But basically, jabs are just a quick way, is it going to let me do it? Or a quick way to get people interested. It's not going to pull up, is it? Oh, here we go. A quick way to get people interested without actually having to say, come join, okay? So it's little things. I love Rob Pearson. I'm sure you guys do too. Oh, that's not supposed to pop up. Okay, so this is a jab, you guys. My shoulders hurt that bad, and I'm proud of it. Okay, how simple is that? And then just making a fun face. That's a jab, because to me, I would be like, what did he just do that made his shoulders hurt so much? I'd be like, what the heck? What was that about? So that's a jab, okay? It's getting people interested in the product without having to say, hey, come join this with me, okay? So you want to get into the habit of doing that every single day. Every single day. It doesn't always have to be about Master Hammer and Chisel, okay? But you have to be doing something little about your fitness that's a jab, okay? You guys already know that. The other thing is a hook, and I'm going to screen share this one too. Okay, so this is Tara Carr. She was a test group participant with Master Hammer and Chisel. She lost 20.2 pounds and 22.5 inches. Holy mother, I hope that happens to me, okay? So this is a hook right here, and I'm saving these examples for you guys, don't worry. But this is from Nikki Whiting. She was also a test group participant, and she went through and shared, this is what it is, this is what Tara was able to achieve. What I want you to really see is at the bottom, this is what distinguishes a jab and a hook. Jab, when you were looking at Rob's, he was just saying, oh, my shoulders hurt, So it was kind of like, oh, it kind of like is like something that plants a seed in someone's head. They're like, what is he doing? Okay, that's a jab. The hook is when you're actually inviting someone. Okay, so are you ready to join me? Message me or comment below, and I'd love to chat with you. That is a hook, okay, because you're actually inviting people to contact you. But just something off of that, I would suggest maybe saying leave your email address below or email me at da-da-da-da. You guys will notice when I do my hooks, I always say, leave your email address below or email me at meganwazinski@gmail.com. The reason being, one, it's a lot easier to respond back to emails, I think, because it keeps you organized. And two, when that launch party comes out, or when it actually launches, you can grab all those email addresses because you're going to be organized, right? And keep track of these people who are wanting information and just send it out to all of them instead of having to go to each Facebook message and send people. Okay, it'll just save you time. All right, we're almost done. Okay, last one. Okay, last one. And this is for those of you that have been coaches for at least a month. Okay, you have to go through and look at your current customers, okay? So people who have done 21 Day Fix, people who have done 21 Day Fix Extreme, people who have done Body Beast, or even like P90X3 or any of the programs, okay? Be creative. Go back through, and I have a video on YouTube that will be in the notes that shows you how to go and find your customers and reach out to them, email them, and say, hey, I would love to connect with you about joining my next 21 Day Fix group, or joining my next 21 Day Fix Extreme group, or whatever, right now. So that when we start your actual Hammer and Chisel program, whenever you're going to start your actual group, I'm not starting mine until January 1st, but I don't know when you guys are starting yours. You can have those people already excited and geared up because they've already jumped back in. Okay, maybe these are people who bought the program and never got through it. Okay, or people who actually made it all the way through the program and they're like, okay, what's next? I need to do something else. So you need to be connecting with those customers. Okay, don't overlook them, because when those are your most loyal customers, they've already done one of the programs, hopefully, and they love it, and they already know Autumn, so they're excited about it. Okay, so some action steps, because you guys are probably like, whoa, that was a lot. What is she talking about? I want to break it down for you really quickly. Some action steps I want you to do this week, preferably Tuesday and Wednesday. Okay, get it done. Get it done. Set up an event. Okay, set up a Facebook event and start inviting people. Okay. Number 2, decide when you're going to run your 5-day free Beachbody On Demand group. Okay, so we have the template completely put together for you. All you have to do is get people interested and get them into a group. Like easy peasy, you guys, and then you just post in there and do the group with them and hold them accountable. Hello. The third thing is create an opt-in form, either through Wufoo, some of you guys already do Wufoo, or the Google Forms, okay? Get that done, guys. It's going to save you so much time and energy. Oh my gosh. Start posting at least 3 to 4 times per week about Hammer and Chisel, okay? So even if you're not doing the workout, if you're only doing it once a week, still be talking about it at least 3 to 4 times on your page at different times, guys. Different times, maybe every other day, mix it up, okay? You don't want to be that person where, your friends go to your page and it's like Master Hammer Chisel all the way down. Don't do that, okay? And posting a hook, okay? Posting a hook 1 to 2 times per week, okay? So hopefully you understand the difference between jabs and hooks, but the hooks, you're actually looking for people to respond back and give you your email address, or going into your form and filling it out, or whatever. Okay. And the last thing is working on your own results, you guys. You cannot forget that. Okay. I understand we're human, and apple pie and pumpkin pie and all that stuff sounds amazing, and it was just Halloween. I swear I probably ate more Reese's peanut butter cups than I should have. But we are still coaches, you guys. We have to be showing people progress. You don't have to be ripped abs, huge biceps, everything to get people interested in wanting to work with you, but they do have to see you wanting to progress yourself, okay? Wanting to stay on track before Thanksgiving. Think about yourself. If you saw a coach who was like, all right, I'm going to take a break until January, and then I'll start losing weight, would you want to work with that person? No, because you would want them to be holding you accountable, right? You are your best asset for your business, okay? Get over the fact that, you still have 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 plus pounds to lose, and just start being you. Start sharing your results, your little triumphs, guys, and sticking to your own fitness program and your own nutrition program and sharing that with people right now, okay? Because they want to hear that. They want to see that, okay? So I know that was a lot of information. I told you I was going to keep it under 30 minutes, and I think that I was able to do that. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for getting on. I am going to put all of this information in the team group, Important Team Fitaddicted, after this call. If you're not in the group, like I said, Facebook message me and let me know, and I'll add you in there because I don't want you to miss stuff. And everything's there. And let's launch this. Let's make it really, really big. I better see you guys on the live workout on Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to be doing Chisel. I didn't even tell you, sorry. We're going to be doing Chisel. So you want to make sure that people have weights and either a ball or a bench to be able to do the workout, okay? I guess you could no, you couldn't use a chair, but ball or bench, okay? So yeah, that's it. Have a wonderful night, guys, and go kill it, okay? Bye, guys.